The stupid fruit bowl gets you every time. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are back with another Sims 4 video today. Once again, I am playing in The Sims 4, but this time is more of a rant video. I will admit I have a lot of these, because The Sims 4 is not perfect, not even close to perfect, and I'm paying a lot of money, you're paying a lot of money, we're all paying a lot of money to get a game that is supposed to be perfect. I mean, I know that not everything can be perfect, but if I spend $40 on a game, I want it to be as close to perfect as possible. And The Sims 4 is known for launching games that aren't perfect. It's a great game. I love this game. Clearly, I love this game because I have an entire channel based on this game, but there are still huge mistakes in the game, specifically builds in the game. And as a builder myself, I get very annoyed when builds in the game are terrible, especially when my poor sim has to go into the game and go into the build that, you know, may not be functional, for instance, for just an example there. So, in this video, I am going to show 5 huge mistakes that I have seen in packs when they launch that may make them not functional, may make them look stupid, I don't know. Just a lot of really bad mistakes that just slipped through the cracks when it was being launched, which I don't really know how they slipped through the cracks, but they did. So, let's game. The first and, least out of the mistakes that I found, I'm going in from, it's okay, I guess, if you made this mistake, to it's terrible that you made this mistake. How did you make this mistake? The first mistake is just general roofing mistakes. I mean, the Sims team is not good at roofing. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm more talking about this. This roof. Look it. They're different. They're different textures. They didn't color it. The reason I know they didn't color it is because this is actually the default roof color. All roofs come in that color when you just put them down in the game. So that means they literally didn't color the roof. Like, they went through, you know, and they clicked on all these, forgot this one, and just no one caught it. The reason this is, you know, not terrible in my opinion is because I've done similar things to this before, and, you know, I have a little bit of a reason for that. They really don't, and the reason is my roofs have, 10, 20 pieces in them, you know, because I actually know how to roof, kind of. I'm still not great at it, but I at least kind of know how to roof, you know, so I know different tricks and stuff like that where I just put a lot of different roof pieces, basically. For them, this is 4 pieces, and this is a giant piece. How did they miss this? I don't know. How did no one catch this? This doesn't seem that hard to me. I don't know. The other big problem with this is they actually did it again in Eco Lifestyle. This house has a whole lot of problems. It really does. It's quite a terrible house. This is one of the worst houses in the game. It's terrible. Who built this? A toddler? What is... I'm already screaming. I will refrain. They did it again. Look at the roofing. It's not the same. It's not right. It's not right. That's what it is. How did they miss that entire section? There's no way they can play that off as intentional. There's literally no way. Also, I mean, what the heck is happening with this roof tile? I don't even know. Why? You know, what's the point of it? I don't understand. There's no way they can tell me that that was intentional. They can't say that. So they've made this mistake I mean, I just found these. These are the ones that I just found. I'm sure they've done a different time. They made this mistake in both Eco Lifestyle and in Glimmerbrook Realm of Magic, that world. Glimmerbrook is a big mistake, and you'll see in this video that a lot of the problems I found are actually in Glimmerbrook, which is kind of a problem because, you know, people are excited for that pack. They're spending $20 on something that has big mistakes. The second huge mistake that I have found is the outside lighting in the magical world. So this is also Glimmerbrook. You can tell that I have a lot of issues with Glimmerbrook. It's a good idea, that pack, I guess, but not made well. This building, first of all, looks like face. It's terrible. They did a terrible job, but it's actually not even correct in the game. Like, the lighting inside is actually the outside lighting. I think they may have done this intentionally, but I think I'm just gonna count this as a mistake because it's a stupid idea. There's no way they could say this is intentional, I don't think. I mean, it's the lighting in here, you can tell, is kind of odd. I don't know, you can kind of see it's weird and incorrect. This is actually because it's it's outside lighting. I mean, it's not right at all. So if you look in here, this room is actually closed off. Also, why is this? I don't ask everything about this build is terrible. But basically, this room is closed off. So the game knows that this is inside. So the lighting is going to be a little bit different than rooms like this, where it has weird shadows, the lighting doesn't work correctly. That's because they actually made this outside. It's not actually a room. The game doesn't think it's a room. Up here is also the same problem. This building is just terrible. Just looking at it, I just can't. It's so bad. But they actually didn't play the game right. They didn't make it correctly. This annoys me so much. How do you do this? I mean, I understand that, like, they wanted these to be outside, like, fun, you know? But the lighting isn't right. I don't get it. I don't understand. And then this third floor is so weird, and the roof is clipping. What is happening? I don't know. Take a deep breath. I don't know what's happening. I hate it. Okay. Oh. Everyone just want to take a deep breath and drink some water. Take a sip. Cheers to the mistakes of the Sims team. The third mistake that I found is also in Glimmerbrook. My goodness, this pack has a lot of mistakes. Yeah, in this beautiful house. I mean, they did a really good job on this. Can't you tell? It's such a pretty house. I mean, wouldn't you want to live here? What is happening with the roofing? What is happening? Oh, this gives me anxiety just looking at this. Like, it's terrible. Why? It's, okay. I'm not talking about the builds. Even though, ironically, all of these mistakes were made in terrible builds. So someone who's building all these houses just is not good at this game. I don't know who it is, but, hun, what is this house? So the mistake is actually in the back of the house. We're just gonna ignore how bad the house looks. And we're gonna look here. What the heck is that? It's actually a staircase to nowhere. I mean, what I wrote down in my notes is staircase to nowhere, question mark, sad face. Staircase to nowhere. Look it, they literally did not, they have a staircase to a back door that doesn't exist. I mean, I assume what happened was they replaced a lot or something and then the door got deleted, which does happen in this game a little bit. How did no one catch that? Has no one playtested these things? That doesn't actually affect your gameplay at all. It's okay, but the reason this is third after roof mistakes and the magical world outside lighting is because this one definitely wasn't intentional. I mean, the roof mistakes also isn't intentional, but I kind of understand how they could make that mistake, I guess. but magical world outside lighting kind of may be intentional. I'm not sure. That's just weird. I don't know. I don't ask, okay? I don't ask. But this one, there's no way that was intentional. Just literally a staircase to nowhere. We're on the road to nowhere. That makes no sense. Now that we have completed the first three, we are now going into an extra level of terrible. This is where they actually did not playtest the game, and they actually did not build the house correctly at all. You'll see what I'm talking about. If you don't know about this, you're missing out because this is such a big mistake, and I will rant because it's terrible. For my fourth mistake, I bring you to the Bailey Moon Mansion in Del Sol Valley. I hate Del Sol Valley with a passion. It has the worst build in The Sims 4. You know that good old museum? The one that looks stupid? Yeah, that one's in Del Sol Valley. But this house, you know, may not be structurally sound. Like, you know, it is floating. How did they do that? I don't know. You know, it may not actually be possible in real life, but that's not actually the problem I have with this house. The problem is the upstairs. There's one bathroom downstairs that does have a toilet, but the upstairs has no toilets. I'm not joking, like, this actually exists. Can you see a toilet? No. Can you see a toilet? No. What about over here? I'm sure the master bedroom, you know, it's a giant, no. 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 No, no toilet. How did this happen? How did this happen? There's no toilets. And this not only happened in this house, but it also happened in a different mansion in the same world. One bathroom doesn't have a toilet in that one either. Why are there no toilets in this game now? How did they launch this without any toilets? I guess there is one, so I guess it is a functional house. But they have 4 bathrooms and one has a toilet. How did this happen? Breathe. If you buy this expansion pack full price, it's $40. 40 US dollars. How did that happen? How did this happen? What is the color scheme? Sorry, it's a different issue. But how did this happen? Sims team, I'm talking directly to you right now. Why are there no toilets? This is an everything wrong with the Sims 4 video because this is terrible. This is so bad. I've told you the 4th and the 5th issue are next level mistakes. How did they make an entire world with no toilets? How did this happen? How did this happen in multiple houses in this world? Yeah, the Bailey Moons just can't pay for any toilets now. They have this giant mansion, but they couldn't afford 3 toilets. This mistake actually really pains me, and the reason it does is because it's in this really cool build. It's like a plane crash, but it's actually a house. I love this build. I really love it. It's a really cool build. But the reason it unfortunately has to be... Oh, he's dying over here. The reason it has to be my, you know, the worst build in the game, or like, not even the worst build in the game, just the one that isn't functional. Actually, it doesn't function. This house... Your Sims can't cook food. He won't cook. Let's go have him cook whatever this is. Do a single serving, buddy. Come on. Come on, go. Look it's such a cool build. Oh, you can't? Oh, you don't want to? Okay. Yeah, what about, we'll bring him down here. Maybe, maybe he's being annoying. Sims are annoying a lot, right? Go, buddy. Wait, can he not get through this? Wait. Is it actually not functional at all? Because, wait, yeah. Bruh, I just figured this out. Not only can he not cook, he actually can't even get into it. Like, this actually isn't functional at all. Never mind, scratch that. We'll teleport him in here, but he can't even get in it. I don't know why that is, but apparently it's true. Oh my goodness, that's a mistake. Okay, well, this house is not, I scratch it. It's not a good build at all. It's not functional at all. Okay, I have to prove my point here. Buddy, go cook some vegetable dumplings because, vegetable dumplings are good. Okay, so he's gonna, get that out. Oh, you can't do it? Oh, why is that? Why is that? I wonder. Just wondering, Let's go into build mode. We just go into build mode. If it's there, if the stupid fruit bowl is there, can he cook his vegetable dumplings now? Can he do it? The question of the hour. Oh, he can. The other way that this will be functional is if these weren't stupid island counters. Look if these counters weren't island counters, if they were just the normal counters, he would be able to cook on this corner counter. You can cook on the corner counter. That's really hard to say. You can, but because they're island counters, he actually can't. So they made an entire house that isn't functional. Why did they do this to me? Sims team, why? The stupid fruit bowl gets you every time. I am done with my rant session. I'm done. I'm out of rants. I have nothing else to rant about at this current moment. I hope I got all of them, but if I did not, if you found another mistake in this game, please drop that in the comments down below, and I might do a follow-up video if I get enough of them. Also, comment if you think that Sims Team is great, because I do. They're very smart people. They're very smart. But sometimes they make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. It's fine. It's not. The only reason I am this mad about this is because of how expensive these things are. If you add up all of this money spent for these 4 packs, Strangerville, Realm of Magic, Get Famous, Eco Lifestyle, if you add up all of that money, it's over $100 if you buy it at full price. For mistakes. You're actually paying for mistakes. Why? How does this happen? I'm done. We're done. I'm gonna go. I have to go. I have to calm down. I'm not mad. $120 for packs with mistakes. Lots of mistakes, especially Glimmerbrook. So I'm gonna go. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and come back next time for another speed build. Bye, everybody.